I picked this up in a Moscow bookshop. Heroic Russian History for Children by Valery Shambarov. It says it's for middle schoolers and even primary school children. A real gift for kids and their parents, for everyone who loves Russia and wants it to be a great power. Some of the things in here are astonishing. For instance, the portrayal of Soviet dictator Joseph Stalin. First, this is what the author writes about Stalin's rival, Leon Trotsky. The Americans and the British were his friends, and he always helped them, giving away Russia's riches, factories, natural resources. But ordinary people, even communists, hated Trotsky. They remembered his brutality, the constant executions. He detested the people, lived in a palace, in luxury, while Russia was starving. It wasn't him most communists supported, but Joseph Stalin. He was also a revolutionary, a disciple of Lenin. He was honest. He wasn't linked to foreigners. He sincerely wanted his people to live better. But what about Stalin's brutality? His great terror? Well, the author blames that on the West. Listen to this. The Americans and the British had secret friends in the Soviet Union, even in the Communist Party itself. Some of them, like Trotsky and Lenin, had received money from Russia's enemies. Now, foreign governments and intelligence services contacted them again. These individuals began plotting and organising clandestine organisations. They convinced people that Stalin was building the wrong kind of communism, that he had to be deposed or killed and replaced with Trotsky or his comrades. They tried to do damage to industry and agriculture. When it emerged that there were traitors in the party, Stalin didn't handle them with kid gloves. He ordered them caught and destroyed. They were shot or sent to camps. Yes, there is an admission that Stalin's secret police, the NKVD, went too far, arresting priests, former nobility, officers, or absolutely random people who'd been denounced. Many innocent people were killed or ended up in camps. But these excesses are blamed on the NKVD, not on Stalin. When Stalin found out about these disgraceful actions, he punished everyone who'd participated in them. And then we're on to the Soviet Union became a strong and developed power. This is all quite extraordinary. This is whitewashing Stalin and his crimes against the people. But it reflects the rehabilitation of Stalin that has taken place in Russia in recent years. Plus, all of Russia's problems seem to be blamed on the West, like the revolutions of 1917. The February Revolution was carried out by plotters helped by the British and the French. The October Revolution by the Bolsheviks, helped by the Germans and the Americans. All of them deceived the Russian people. The fall of the Soviet Union is blamed on the West. America and her allies couldn't abide the might of the USSR. They began hatching plans to destroy the Soviet Union. The Americans said to the USSR, "Be our friends. Then you won't need a big army. You won't need to spend so much money. We'll give you loans and help you. But in return, you introduce democracy like us, a multi-party system, so that people can write whatever they want in the newspapers and say anything on TV. The people will like that." When Mikhail Gorbachev came to power, he agreed. But the same thing happened as in 1917. Foreign intelligence services had already set up underground organizations with opponents of communism. As soon as democracy was declared, all these organizations could function openly. They began to stir up trouble. And when the Americans and their allies had destroyed the Soviet Union, they didn't stop there. They continued their secret operations to crush Russia, to make it fall apart. Now, this was written in 2018, so you can see that attempts inside Russia to demonize the West have been going on for some time now.